Hey GTA fans, massive news today, GTA 6 will reportedly have multiple maps. A recent leak shows map details labeled lawyers and maps. What could this mean? This has sparked major speculation. The GTA 6 map might be over twice the size of its predecessor, thanks to an ongoing community mapping project. The GTA 6 Vice City and Leonida State mapping project estimates a landmass of 125 square meters, making it 2.55 times larger than 5's map. While Rockstar has only released one cinematic trailer so far featuring Jason and Lucy in Vice City, it's clear that GTA 6 will be one of the best looking open world games of this console generation. The graphics already surpassed those of Red Dead Redemption 2, which still looks amazing years after its release. Stay tuned for more exciting updates. Subscribe if you want me to give away multiple GTA 6 copies on the release date. Thank you and let's go. So here we are starting off with Grand Theft Auto pixel fan art, and starting off with GTA 6 one. Yeah, this art looks amazing and I love this one and I love the rest of the ones, because here we can see the GTA 5 one, we could see the Grand Theft Auto China Wars, we can see the Grand Theft Auto the Ballad of Gay Tony, then we go for Force, the Lost and Damned, and the Actual Force. Then we also could see the Vice City stories, the next one is Liberty City stories, then San Andreas of course, Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto 3. All of them look pretty sick, but my favorite ones basically right here is Vice City, San Andreas, and I would say maybe 5's looks great, and GTA 4, The Lost and Damned, and I guess GTA 6 of course, because it's a new one and we all love it already. It's just like one trailer, but we already love it a lot. Do you think the story will be more like GTA 4 or more like GTA 5? So what I want to talk about is this a game story going to be dark and gritty, doing smaller crimes like in GTA 4, or is it going to be more of a blockbuster action type game like 5? In my own opinion, I would like the game to be smaller in scale with the crimes instead of elaborate heists, and then doing some bank robberies and such in the later game. In my own opinion, it really sells it that you're a bottom of the barrel criminal and that the struggle is hard. I really enjoyed how Red Dead Redemption 2 mixed its larger action pieces with the more quieter moments, and I would imagine that 6 would try to do the same. All in all, this is just a little thing I wondered about. Also, sorry if there's some grammar mistakes, English is not my first language. And there we go, it will be a mix. When we are focused on Lucy and Jason, it will probably be more grounded. There will probably be more grittier story elements like cartel stuff, but we are also in Florida, land of the insane headline. There's no way they are not leaning into all this madness. So I think it'll be a nice mix. I personally do not think GTA should be like Red Dead Redemption 2, as GTA surreals a tier of modern culture and America at all. It should stay that way. We already have Red Dead 2, we don't need another quiet and ponderous game from Rockstar, save that for Red Dead Redemption 3. Unpopular opinion here, I would like the story and atmosphere to be more funny, relaxed rather than dark serious. I love GTA 5 and GTA San Andreas as because they didn't take themselves too seriously but still told a very decent story in my opinion. GTA 4 would have been so much better to me if it didn't feel like it had a grey filter applied to the world. Most people in here say that Red Dead Redemption 2 was more serious and gritty, but even Red Dead 2 was full of humor and funny moments. I feel like it had way more funny moments than previous games, and you can have more serious, well-written story and still have funny missions in between. Rockstar knows how to balance things out, and I feel like they're gonna bounce the GTA story as well, GTA 6 story as well, because it won't be just in one direction. I feel like it's going to be an easy and a hard crimes right there, so it will be both of them. Next up, more than 3 big cities. Vice City and Port Gellhorn are the ones we know about right now, but what about more than 3? Especially if the map is the entire state of Leonida and not just the southern half. Would current gen hardware be able to handle additional cities like Orlando, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, etc.? how current gen would handle it. Y'all should know Rockstar Games like to push the current console hardware to its maximum limitation, like they did with Red Dead 2 and GTA 5. I think it's less to do with whether consoles could handle it and more to do with how much effort it takes to make a big, detailed city. But I thought they had a 12-year gap, so I feel like, yeah, they already done it and they had a lot of time to do more than 3 cities easily. Cars. What cars do everyone want to see return or debut? I'm looking forward to buying the Tempesta 10F when we start to make good money. Maybe halfway into the story. Before that, I would like to buy some sort of M3, M4 inspired Uber-Macked BMW, and I would love to see some new hypercars too. Maybe a good LaFerrari clone or a more accurate Aventador equivalent. You can edit Steam games, logos, and backgrounds in your library apparently, which prompted me to do this to GTA 5 on stealth cost-different computers. All I'm gonna say, yeah, this one looks great, but we've already seen multiple of these screenshots where people claim that they are already having their GTA 6 on their Steam. Maps. In one of the leaks where they show a small piece of the map, it says lawyers and maps. What could maps mean? This has just triggered something inside of me, because I don't know if it's just one map or just multiple maps possible in the near future. What do you think on this one? Do you think there will be multiple cities this time around? Multiple cities have always been a fan favorite ever since San Andreas happened, and there were many complaints for 5 when it had only a single city and lackluster surrounding areas. With fans constantly pushing it for it, would Rockstar push their limits and make multiple cities for 6? It would be really cool to see multiple cities back and would make the state of Florida as memorable as San Andreas. However, it is challenging feat for the developers to actually make proper multiple cities, so there's always a higher chance we won't be able to see it. What do you guys think? Will we see a return of multiple cities? As I personally would like to think yes. The other cities in Florida are fairly really smaller in real life as compared to the cities like LA, Miami or New York, so it might have been easier for Rockstar to replicate and develop multiple of them. Helpful ads in social media. Imagine exploring iFind for the first time and suddenly an ad that could save from a big problem, getting arrested or being killed appears. Maybe a lawyer could appear in ads to help Lucy or Jason avoid criminal charges after their illegal activities, including arrests, vehicular manslaughter, shootouts, death threats against NPCs while hiring one. The better the lawyer is, the less are the chances to spawn with an empty inventory. A cheaper one maybe not guarantee keeping your inventory and money after your death or arrest. Just saying this because of the fact that police AI would be thorough than before, I guess tougher than before. I don't know what this guy said, but strategy, behavior, orders, and talks will be with police AIs. Where will you be in life when GTA 6 releases? In June of 2026, I will be writing the most important exams in my life, will determine if I will make it into a university. So from September 2025 to June 2026, I will have to study for these exams. And in order for me to play GTA 6, I will have to manage my time very well. What about you guys? Where you will be when the GTA 6 releases? Will you be able to play, or will it be hard for you because you have some unexpected stuff happening during that time? What do you guys think will happen if GTA 6 turns out to be yet another gaming flop? Seeing how downhill the gaming industry has been on, there's definitely the looming threat that GTA 6 will be yet another letdown like Vanguard, Battlefront 2 and No Man's Sky on releases. But there is still something different about the 6. 6 might be the most hyped game in the history of the gaming industry, and if the game turns out to be flop, it could be a much more devastating industry bomb than anything seen in media. What do you guys think on this one? Will they fuck up or will we enjoy the game? Name the last game developed by Rockstar themselves that was bad. Something about their track record tells me we don't really have to worry about that. So that's kind of all the info we got for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next one, and peace.